Hello and welcome. Today we are in the Tier 7 Royal Navy battleship, the Hood. And the reason I'm in the Hood is because there was a discussion about improved AP pen angles, autobounce angles, on Reddit as it pertains to battleships, and I mentioned that no battleships have improved AP pen angles, at least as far as I knew, but turns out that I was wrong. Kamikaze here actually points out that there are two battleships with improved autobounce angles, and those are the Hood and the Duke of York. And they have the same autobounce angles as a Des Moines or a Puerto Rico. So we're talking actually better than what the Petropavlovsk has, for example. And that seemed amazing to me. Like, I needed to try it out immediately amazing. Unfortunately, it was 7 AM, and so we got a 9 versus 9 battle. They have 4 destroyers, well 3 destroyers now, 3 cruisers and 2 battleships. Whereas we got 5 destroyers, 2 cruisers and 2 battleships. But that's okay, because autobounce angles don't really care about the tiers, do they? Come on, Sinup. Aw, that was an unfortunate salvo. So we're playing on the map Ishchuri, and because there are so many destroyers, it actually might end up being a really interesting game, because there are 4 cap zones over here, but they are relatively close to one another, and if you risk it, you can go between the islands to get from one cap to another. However, we do seem to be winning already. They've lost 2 destroyers, and now their Furutaka is showing me broadside. Furutaka, no. Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking there. Oh, and the Hawkins is over here too, and the Sinop, which means that the other cruiser and... oh, I guess I forgot they had 3 cruisers, so the Königsberg is somewhere in the middle still, and so is the Iron Duke. Okay, I will get out from behind the island and try to finish off that Hawkins. Well, finish off, she's still full HP, but considering she's at 8 kilometers, chances are it'll go about the same as the Furutaka did, at least unless she angles properly. Which I'm not sure if a Hawkins even can do against Hood guns. Come on! Oof, 26k. Wasn't quite enough though, she still has 6k HP. I need to slow down here, because otherwise I'm gonna go behind the island again. I need to be able to take this shot on the Hawkins. No, come on, ship, slow down faster please. Please don't... oh no. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. She's gonna be behind the island by the time everything works out properly. Damn it! This means I can't take that shot. And now she might actually keep the island between me and the ship, which means that I will unfortunately not be able to finish her off anytime soon. Luckily though, there is a Sinop showing me broadside as well, so I could take a shot on her instead. By the way, if you didn't actually know, the Hood also has basically really hard to hit citadel. It sits like below the waterline, and it even has a turtleback type armor scheme, which means that you can pretty much show broadside and usually you won't be citadel too much. Yeah, the Hawkins is gonna keep that island between me and her, isn't she? Yeah, I don't know if I can actually arc over this island here. I need to just turn around and reposition towards the middle, because we only have 1 cap, and we have actually lost 4 ships now. The enemy has lost 3. So while we might have had an advantage early on, that didn't translate to an advantage at this point, right? Because we overextended to get those kills, therefore the enemy got those, got kills in return. And we only have 1 cap, and our Iron Duke is actually completely alone. This means that the lone destroyer could probably just go and finish her off. After all, the Iron Duke can't, she doesn't have Hydra or anything like that. She has no way of knowing when she needs to zig and zag. Come on, Hawkins. Please? Can we finish her? Please? Please? Come on? No. Damn it. Okay, that's okay. We can try again, because now there won't be an island between me and her. I think I might have to end up going in at some point soon, because we seem to be losing our Furutaka as well. Luckily our Mutsuki is in the A-cap, but I think that's more risky than actually worth it here. Come on, Hawkins, please leave. Please. Excellent!
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Oh, apparently I have Cunningham, which meant that I just gained an extra consumable. I forgot. I thought I had the... I think I actually have the wrong captain then. Regardless though, I think I'm gonna go try and finish off that Königsberg. Because she has 6k HP and she was bothering our cap zone, so... Königsberg? No thank you. We don't like you bothering our caps. We like having our caps as they are, so please leave. Goodbye. One shell. However, sadly everyone else over here on my team has decided to hide under the water, and nobody actually dealt with the Moss, who still has like 1500 HP. It's a 3 against 4, but we only have one cap zone. And okay, Iron Duke actually got the second one, that's good. So now it's about even in that sense. In terms of surface ships though, both sides have 2 battleships, but we have 1 destroyer, they have 2. Chances are the Moss will come over here to try to take the sea cap and potentially torpedo me. Which means that I will have to do some blind torpedo dodging. And whether that works out or not, I mean, I think it's gonna work out, but I'm probably gonna eat some torps. Oh, Iron Duke, hello! Would you like to fight? I don't think this fight is going to be in your favor, but I mean, if you wish to fight, more power to me, I guess. Oh, the Moss decided to smoke up. That's actually really good for me, because now I know where the Moss is, and this means that I don't need to randomly guess when it comes to dodging. I mean, in terms of timing I do, but I don't need to guess about the direction. Oh, there are the torpedoes. Okay, this actually happened a bit earlier than I thought. And I'm gonna eat one of these. But I mean, it's only one, so it's fine. I am gonna go close though, because now the Moss has launched both sets of torps, which means that she doesn't have torpedoes again for a while. And I don't really worry about the firepower of an Iron Duke. Like, that guy... I can't be settled by that guy, I'm pretty sure, at this range. Which means that he can just keep firing, and yeah, I'll take damage and all that, but as long as I can get the Moss out of this game, that would be just worth it. I'm gonna turn away a little bit though, because the Moss could potentially just run away. I'm surprised that she hasn't yet. Yeah, I guess the one problem is that Moss does reload really quickly, so perhaps just running away entirely is a good option too. Oh, Moss is there, because the smoke ran out. Hello Moss, how are you doing? How are you doing this fine evening? Oh, and the secondary got her. Oh my. Oh my. So, now it's just a fight with the Iron Duke. And I think that we're gonna go do really well against the Iron Duke. Although, we are down to 26k HP. And the Iron... Never mind, the Iron Duke's down to 13k now. And I have a heal up in 20 seconds. The Sinop is also pushing in, which probably is good for me as well, because we should be able to deal with the Sinop fairly easily. Oh no, I'm gonna eat this torpedo as well. God damn it. Oh well, it's fine. We should still be able to win against this Iron Duke, especially since we have a heal up. She's down to 10k. I am at, well, above 20k now. And I am just angling against... Oh, Akatsuki actually deleted the Sinop. Very good, very, very good. This means that the Akatsuki now just has to fight the Farragut. And we already have 3 of the 4 cap zones, so chances are that we seem to be winning this one. I think we got kinda lucky that nobody actually went and bothered our Iron Duke, and that she could just sail around and cap. Oh wow, I keep knocking out the Iron Duke's gun, huh? Yeah, that's what happens when you're the lower tier ship and you just point your nose directly towards the enemy. They fire at they basically fire at your guns most of the time, which means that they often just get knocked out. I'm just standing here angled because the hood has amazing angles that you can fire at. Come on, can we finish her please? She's at 4k HP. Oh no 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 no, not somebody else. She's mine, okay? It's my Kraken. Can't believe I'm at 130k damage in a game that's a 9 versus 9 with the enemy having 4 destroyers. But that's a Kraken unleashed. 132k damage actually, oh wow. So now we just have to finish off that Farragut, which we actually have to find still. And my plan is to just turn around and start heading to the western side of the map. And if I get spotted, I'll know roughly where the Farragut has to be, right? Because she can't be over to the north, where Arinduke and Akatsuki are, she could only be to the west. But I mean, whether we actually find her or not, it's a different matter. I'm gonna load HE because, well, HE usually is better against DDs. Oh, I'm spotted. So she has to be either there, or somewhere around there, effectively. I'm gonna turn on the secondary range because, you know, enemy destroyers have roughly 6 km concealment, and I can use this circle to effectively swoop, you know, if I go past islands and stuff. So I can, you know, look at the minimap, right? Like, you can see the 5.3 circle. If you sweep that forward, you know, you can see that it'll roughly cover everything. Like, there won't be a Farragut that gets between the island and where I can spot her over there, right, where I'm looking at. That won't happen. I mean, you can just imagine a circle like that as well. But effectively, this means the Farragut will have to be either straight ahead from me, or she will be slightly south to me. But she probably hasn't reached that far yet. So I'll just keep going forward. I'll put the AA circle on as well because it's slightly bigger, and I mean, Farragut's concealment is like 6, 6, 7, something like that. So it shouldn't be too difficult to spot her. And she probably won't be able to sneak to my broadside. Oh, there she is. Wow, she's actually 7.3 concealment, or 7.2. But now we know exactly where she is, which means that she's gonna have a lot more trouble torpedoing me. She can still hit 2 torpedoes, you know, 1 from each set, but it's unlikely that she will hit more than that. So now she has smoked up, so once 5 seconds pass, I can just sail into that smoke, and because my speed is only slightly worse than hers, I'll probably be able to spot her once I get through the smoke screen. And it should be fairly safe to do because she has already launched the torpedoes, and as you can see, she can't actually see me. I mean, yeah, of course. Oh yeah, damn, I'm gonna eat 2 of these. Looked like I should have been able to avoid one of them, but sadly the ship was slightly too wide, and I was going at a slight angle. But she doesn't have any more torpedoes, at least as far as I know, and I am also going to be unspotted regardless. So, full speed it is, try to catch up with her, and hopefully we will be able to just nail her. Although, of course, it could be that she just is hiding in the smoke to surprise me, and maybe even tries to ram me, because if she positions correctly, and we spot each other at 2 kilometers, it's possible for her to just sail into my ship and, you know, perhaps torpedo me, because the game's over regardless, right? They have no chance of winning, so now it's a question of whether she can sink me or not, before, you know, the game actually ends. I'm on a little bit more and we're out of the smoke screen. However, going at speed and then being able to sharply change that speed and direction can actually make a huge difference when dodging torpedoes at close range. I expect she's gonna run over there, but let's see if she's actually there. No, I'm spotted. Oh, Farragut's actually on the other side. Oh my god. Okay. But she's so close that I shouldn't be able to miss here. Oof, 5k. And we dodged the torps. And now we just do the rear turret for HE, and goodbye, Farragut. Excellent.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
So we got the Devastating Strike, Confederate, Close Quarters Expert, Dreadnought, Kraken Unleashed, and a high caliber. 140k damage in a 9. I sank 6 ships in a 9 versus 9. And 140k damage with 4 ships of those 9 being destroyers. 2217 base XP. Oh my god. Look at this. Amazing game. So apparently maybe the improved auto bounce angles on the hood actually do make a difference. That's amazing though. But yeah, this was... I still can't believe I had this great of a game in a 9 versus 9. Wow. And that's so much XP too, 2,000, 50% more than number 2, and you know, it's the top 3 that only broke 1k on our team. Here's the damage. 131k, well I guess I only really fired the AP. But I did take 89k, but I mean, look at that, right? 35k from torpedoes, so we're talking roughly what? Less than 9,000 damage per torpedo taken. I think some of those might have done more damage with their main guns than the torpedoes. The Moss, for example, right? I mean, just check this out. Moss, 15k damage with the main guns. Moss, that's the destroyer, the Chi. And she did 17k with the torpedoes. Wow. So, let's take a look at the commander skills and upgrades. By the way, this is the Azur Lane camouflage for the hood. I didn't really mean to use Cunningham, but I guess since I had the captain available, it doesn't really matter too much. These don't really make a difference for the hood, other than the middle talent, which gives me an extra consumable when I get 2 kills. So, priority target, expert marksman, superintendent, concealment expert, adrenaline rush, then fire prevention, and then I have jack of all trades and expert loader. However, I would like to actually have, instead of those last 2, I would like to have the basics of survivability skill instead, so that I could take the propulsion mod instead. I could use another captain, but I don't think it's really worth using point or elite captain XP for it. Upgrades wise, I use the damage control because again I don't have basics of survivability. I would like to have the propulsion mod, but I can't really take, you know, both at the same time. Then aiming systems, then damage control. I think it's better than defensive anti-air because the hood apparently doesn't actually have much anti-air. Look at this, it's basically only the long range AA that exists on this ship. And then last I take main armaments modification 1, obviously. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.